Alright, so we're back for my final day here of the week, casting some D2CL. There'll be more stuff later on, but we got our focus on what's at hand, and we got ourselves Power Rangers taking on Monkey Business, who had an impressive 4v5 yesterday versus Power Rangers, so they're gonna have a bit of a rematch here. I'm EGAD, joining me here is gonna be Montpax, and let's get this bad boy underway.
Woohoo!
Yeah, enthusiastic.
I heard about that. I didn't actually catch the highlights though. What was it? Was it as good as they say?
Yes.
I understand.
Yes, it was.
Was microing an IO and a tiny at the same time.
Yep, he would like tether to himself, pop the balls, and let it like auto follow. Oh, there it is. Just in case Crit, gets DDoS or something, he'll be ready just in case.
I tell you, man, Crit is such an IO player. He is so good. It's like respect bands. Him and Jubei, they get the respect bands in their IO all the time. If you're in any of those pickup leagues, like there's he's so good at the like relocates during mid fights, which is probably the highest tier of IO play, I would say, is when your carry's dropping low and you're able to relocate them just outside the fight to a point where you can bottle them up, get back in with the mech and everything, as opposed to like the panic always going home every time. I think that's a big staple in terms of when you want to use this IO to like the maximum potential. So now the Winter Wyvern's at least still open, which Power Rangers might look for right now.
I mean, they could go for a whole cluster of picks here that could counter this relocate option from the IO. Like Disruptor, obviously one of the bigger ones. Winter Wyvern, since you relocate, you could put the curse on the IO and he's dead. That's really all it comes down to. But I would say Wyvern is the more prioritized pick. With the Earthshaker already for Power Rangers, that could be going off lane. But I haven't really seen Cheshire Cat play too often. So we'll keep an eye out there. I haven't really even seen Orsazors. I don't even know how to say his name, but I haven't really seen him play with this lineup yet. So I'm excited. Lena will be the pick. Not too bad. You can get an LSA on a relocate, and pretty strong mid laner. Let's go support. Obviously, we've seen so much of that as of late, and with Earthshaker, to kind of roam out that mid lane, you got some pretty good lineups there for some kills.
Yeah, it's so tempting to go for something like the Winter Wyvern, because it is such a good counter to the IO Tiny, like definitely statistically the best one by far, but obviously with Lena still in the pool, like that's just one of those strong heroes. It's not going to make it into the next round, and even if it did make it, Monkey Business has first pick, and I'm sure they'd be more than happy to grab a Lena too. So it might be best just to pick her up for yourself, and perhaps Monkey Business will leave it in the pool. I suspect they'll ban it out, but I guess we'll see. Other good synergies with the IO Tiny. I mean, you're always looking for more of that global presence. Any sort of roaming with some good lockdown. The Bane we've seen a few times. Not very popular in terms of Monkey Business though, so probably a Moon hero I think they'll be looking for next. That off lane, pretty important these days. Maybe
a Chen. I don't know. We could see ourselves with a Silencer as well. Not too bad of a response with the IO Tiny going in. Just like global silence, they can't do anything to your relocate. And you're like, all right, we're good. But the bans, not too surprising that the Storm or the Gyro kind of out of there. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a PL band either. Can be pretty disruptive to the IO method of play. You find him, get a Spirit Lance, and he's all his mana. Yeah. Especially if the especially if Crit will get behind on this IO, like he won't have Ghost Scepter, he'll just die in 3 shots. We've seen Clinxes just decimate IOs before in these kind of lineups. Okay.
Low sound on commentator.
Low sound on.
It's not that bad.
On who? Me? You? What? Which commentator? Say my name.
I'm a little bit quieter, it would appear.
Okay, I'll raise you.
Thank you, Mr. EJYY. Alright, so this looks like what they had the other day. They seem to favor the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor and Dazzle. I mean, 2 pretty popular sports, but I feel like some teams aren't picking up Witch Doctor as prevalent as others. Of course, it is very good against IO Tiny, so that's probably the main reason. Get that casket bouncing, and oh, they go right for the Spear Breaker. So there's that global presence that we're talking about that you can combine up with the IO Tiny. And it's also great for Moon too. Run him in the offlane, and we'll even see they ban out that Clinx.
Ooh, Miracle mid Rubik again. I'm ready. I am so ready. I would have been so hyped casting that game, like just seeing the mid Rubik. Like he stole spells at such pristine times, and like he always had fissure. He got skewer at times that were correct. Like it was crazy, but. Obviously, they could be saving his mid for last pick, but I don't think he'd be too opposed to doing Rubik mid again, seeing as to how fun it could be. Oh, a Rose is a Rise. Okay, okay. Oh, you're lagging a little bit, Montpax. Alright, so while Mopax gets himself figured out here, we get the Broodmother picked out for Power Rangers, and... Am I lagging? Is that me? No, it's not me. Okay, it's you. Yeah, I can hear you, but it's all static, so... Maybe try reconnecting. Alright, let's see if that works for him. But for the remainder of these picks, we do need to see what ends up happening here. If anything, we'll try to keep an eye out for what the prospect of the safe lane is going to be for the Power Rangers. Still plenty open. Looking at possibly a PL ban to come out from the Monkey Business side, or maybe any other kind of AOE.
Hello, hello.
Oh, you're back to normal now. Yay.
It looks like my Dota TV might have been off too. I don't know. Reborn is doing its thing. Should be going now though.
Okay, that's good. And they banned away the Bristle back. Why Bristle? It's pretty strong against IO. I can understand that, but really kind of an unorthodox ban. You don't see that too often.
Well, I guess they could have went for the. It is very good when you run it in the mid lane up against the IO Tiny. So then you just send safe lane Lena, and she's good up against Spirit Breaker too. So it makes a lot of sense there. But. Hey, there's still the Magnus.
There's still a PL if, like, the Selena's going to be going mid.
Yeah, that would also work fine.
Okay, well, we gotta wait to see.
The Legion ban, I kind of like that, actually. I think Moon's been playing it a little bit, and then it is pretty good because Spirit Breaker's totally fine to run in, like, a 4th position.
Yeah. Just have him kind of lurk around everywhere, and they pick up the Ember Spirit instead. Okay. And this should be a no-tail Ember, too. They'll put him in the safe lane. And let just Miracle, I believe, play the Tiny. So that'll be fun for him. He's done it solo sometimes too, and the Ember late game with the Battle Fury Cleave into Spiderlings is gonna just give him so much money. Like, it's gonna be disgusting.
And then I guess just for the last pick, yeah. Quite a few options here. They can run Lena mid, they can send Lena to the safe lane. Now with that Ember Spirit out, they might be thinking, like, how are we going to lock this guy down? They have Fisher into LSA. They have potential Orchid on the Broodmother. Maybe... Let's see. I don't know, there's a lot of options they could go for here.
Yes. Man, I feel like they want to, like, keep up with split push and they can go AM, or maybe they'll try to brawl it out early with a PL pick, but... It's gonna be tough. There's a lot of great anti-push from Monkey Business, but Power Rangers have that huge Broodmother player and Cheshire Cat who plays it whenever he can really get it. But they're gonna delay the reserve time. They're gonna think about it long and hard. I really want to say they get a solid right clicker here that can kind of deal with Tiny. I feel like PL's really good, but then you think about like the Ags for the Tiny is just gonna cleave through the illusions, and then Battle Fury obviously for Ember Spirit. But you know, he can reach that late game mass point. Only got 10 seconds. Maybe it's gonna be like a tie hunter. Maybe they're gonna be watching, you know, Secret versus oh, a PA.
Wow.
Okay. That's
interesting. You don't see her too often when you don't have any sort of a buffing hero like Ogre or Magnus or something like that. But decent up against the IO. Hopefully you get a couple lucky crits, take her down when the fight's kind of just starting, and No Tail won't get too much out of his IO there. And I kind of like the fact that No Tail's going to be on the Tiny too, just because, you know, he's run this combination so many times on both sides of it, being the IO and then of course now the Tiny these days. So pretty familiar with the relocates and everything, and I'm sure Miracle, being the 8K MMR player that he is, has probably played his fair share of Ember recently.
Yeah, and if Crit, you know, wants to go AFK or something, he could just let No Tail just control him. But, alright, everything's getting picked. We're getting ready for the game. This is the Dota 2 Champions League Season 6. I'm your caster, Ega. Joining me here is going to be Mopax, and I mean, we got a hell of a matchup here, as there is a DC already. But hopefully it won't be for too long. Hopefully it's just reborn things, and let me change the overlay. Boom. Alright. So what do you think? What are you saying here? I think PR need to win the early to mid game like stupidly hard to have any chance of winning this game, because late game IO backdoor, IO like locates in with anybody, Ember Spirit cleave as well, is gonna destroy things.
Yeah, I'm really liking the Monkey draft right now. Just the fact that you have Spirit Breaker up against Broodmother, combined with the relocate, it makes it really hard. Like if you can work your way into some basically the second IO hits 6, like, Broodmother's dead. I assume that'll be the plan that they'll be looking for. They'll probably do some support rotations. In the meantime, lots of stuff to be stolen as well from Fly. We've seen his Rubik time and time again now. The Death Ward's not the easiest thing to steal simply because you can instantly toggle the heal. If you guys don't play too much Witch Doctor, that's one thing that a lot of people seem to forget. You know, R button, tap that W as fast as you can, but it looks like everyone's all reconnected, and we will be good to go.
Alright, so we're resuming. Let's go for this one, boys. We got ourselves the Monkey side. You know them. You love them. They're making a big boom in the scene so far on the EU side. We got Moon playing the Spirit Breaker. Got ourselves a duo of Crit and No Tail on the IO Tiny. We got ourselves Miracle in the mid lane, the star of the team, and then Fly right behind him on the Rubik. So that's gonna be fun. The Karate Master. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's not Jiu-Jitsu. What is his martial art? Martial art master. That's what I'll call him. Whatever. He studies something that can kill you. I know that much. Or his father like invented it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, his dad like pioneered some form of Krav Maga.
There you go.
It's called Krav Maga. That's it.
Oh, how wonderful those Selection Selects videos are about the teams. They learn a lot.
So they'll be sending that by, yeah, judging by Miracle's items, he'll most certainly be in the mid lane, and this is pretty nice. Now, what can you do as the Brood? I assume you'll still go Spiderling build up against the IO Tiny. Like, it's not like you'll be able to get in too close just because of the Toss Avalanche. Man, this is gonna be a rough lane.
It is.
That's gonna leave a lot of room.
Oh, Moon might be dead. Uh-oh. He's like, oh, okay, I found the spider charge. Oh, the cast, though. Oh, okay, that stops it. Oh, he's fine. Wow. That ward in the bot lane saved his life.
Yeah, now they know where the ward is, though. Still worth it, but...
That's, very well played for the Monkey side. Why don't you introduce PR? Fatty buddy?
Alright. So it's gonna be Bignum on the Witch Doctor. It's gonna be Ditya on the Phantom Assassin. It's going to be Arise standing in here, tagged up as Orizor on the mid Lena. Going to be Cheshire Cat on the Brood, and Sneaky Mr. J4 over here on the Earthshaker.
He's going to try to get first blood?
Harass. I don't think they can until she's at least level 2. But
Okay.
I guess she's getting there with that bounty rune.
Definitely is. Miracle has one too, so, you know, he's got to get the shoving of the wave going. And also got Fly kind of sitting back there, but great Fissure coming in with an LSA. And that just burst on most of his life. He's probably going to have to use the Salve. If he really has any of hope of staying in this lane, yeah. That's not good.
Yeah, a little unfortunate there, but at least there's no way they can get the kills, so...
Talk about being annoying. J4 really just using this high ground. I've never really seen someone be that persistent before with it.
It's interesting, but he knows that there's not really much that they're going to be able to do. At the worst, it's going to be Fly on a Rubik coming over. It's unlikely he's going to get charged. If he does, he'll certainly know about it. And the IO is always going to be sticking next to Tiny for these earlier levels.
And here we go again. Another Fissure. LSA. I think Mirror, he's dead! He's dead! The camp, it worked! 3 Fissures! That's all it took. And you got the kill. Okay.
That was a little strange.
That is a hard commitment. Like... Jeez, he is dedicated. And now he's going to rotate up top, too. He's still got some clarities going. I mean, he had, I believe, like 2 to 3 clarities, and now...
To have Fissure.
Yeah,
There's
Moon.
No mana for charge. Moon's dead.
Goodbye, Moon. Yeah, Maledict, last right click from Ditya and... J4, the playmaker extraordinaire on this roaming Earthshaker. Wow.
It's actually so absurd how much work he has done in the first 2 minutes with nothing but clarities. What a hero.
I mean, don't ban my Earthshaker. Never ever, please. Ice Frog, don't ban Earthshaker. Not ban, but nerf. That's what I meant to say.
He's getting the nerf bet.
No.
Certainly.
If they increase his mana cost, I'm gonna be so sad. But we got a DD up top here for a rise, so he pick up with his bottle. The early bottle was picked up by Crit, and you know he's got himself a bounty, and he's just gonna heal Big Daddy No Tail up to full again. And the best thing about the IO Tiny versus Brood is you can just Avatoss Spiderlings all the time. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, it's actually so good for getting up an early blink as well, than like moving into the Aghanim Scepter. And I assume we'll be seeing... Oh, look! Fly's had enough of this. He's like, guys, come on. Please, J4. Let Miracle play some Dota here, man.
I mean, this is like his pubs, right? He gets camped. That's really all it's about. Up top, a little bit of bash luck for Moon as he gets the charge in there. He's looking for some more. Ditya did not put any points in the the evasion there. Okay, well, looking for a little bit more harass.
Though, it's gonna be the battle of RNG up here.
Yeah, pretty much actually. And we do actually have J4 kind of roaming towards top right now, looking to possibly set something up towards Moon, but quickly scurries back towards mid. You know, just gotta keep a Rise happy, keep him farmed. And what's on that courier? Boots? Okay, Boots. He's got a clarity here for J4. There we go.
And because of all the work J4's done, like he doesn't even need to be here. Arise is level 5 up against level 3 for Miracle, which is just brutal. And it looks like Moon, you know, he bit the bullet again.
Yeah, simple cast into daggers, and you know he couldn't charge away. So D2CL's gonna get some more space up top. I mean, if we look at the last hits right now, currently 30 on Big Daddy No Tail, which is phenomenal. I think it's a little inflated from some Spiderling, you know, Avatos combos, but it's definitely pretty good. So obviously the Spiderlings just kind of scout out there, and I'm wondering when they're gonna get the next sentry. Now look at that! Look at that! Oh, money! Money! No Tail's getting it. Yeah, and the IO balls too are really good against the Spiderlings. Look at that.
Easy gold.
Easy gold indeed. So when you, I think like, what is looking good for monkeys to kind of push it out, or like just start aggressively ganking when that blink dagger's up. Miracle's gonna die here.
Miracle, like,
so one more.
This is the problem.
Goodbye.
Right now.
J4 is the problem.
Like currently, you can have all these timings set up for like what you want to do in the game, but it looks like at least there will be a charge from Moon. I don't think they can clean this up. They definitely see it coming as he went over that ward up top. But like you might have had all these plans, but now that Miracle's so far behind, this is going to drastically change. Like, okay, we need to make some stacks. Like we need to get Miracle some items. He can't be alone in the mid lane, which now means that Fly has to be here all the time. And despite him being there, he still goes down.
Yep, it's only Rubik. Like telekinesis isn't going to do too much, but they have
hopefully. Yeah, no, I was gonna say hopefully once Noto's able to clean up some more of these Spiderlings, he'll be able to get a Blink Dagger, start farming heroes, and creating space for Miracle.
Oh, they popped us. They're going to commit to this kill, it looks like. Oh, no. Cheshire with the TP. They're going to back up. Arise is here. Does he have Laguna? Yes, he does. Crit might be in some serious doo-doo right now. Dragon Slave. Oh, okay, here we go. Nope, they missed the LSA. Oh, that was cool.
That would have been pretty sick.
Damn, if he had hit that mid-tether, that's like hitting a Spirit Breaker on a charge. Being able to predict that's pretty cool. But J4 getting charged himself right now, revealed by Fly. Oh, great Fissure Block. Even though he's getting charged right now, he's making the plays. The LSA comes in, the right clicks, and Fly's dead. Oh, this is a completely different PR than yesterday. They're like, all right, we got crushed 4v5, and all right, we're going to make you pay for that one.
Yeah, this one's definitely for the dignity. And Crit's actually being gone on down here by Cheshire's Cat.
He's killing all the spiders.
The tether, though. He must have a target. Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, he's still dead.
Wow.
He can't disjoint. It's just like the Ember Spirit.
Express delivery.
Oh. They really have to be careful with how they ever approach Arise, because J4 just is sitting right behind him. If they charge, like, I'm sure Moon's just gonna die to like a Laguna combo. Oh man. And you gotta think about all the gold that J4's getting out of this too. Like, he's getting so much kill participation. He's been part of 4 of the 6 kills. But Big Daddy No Tail with the smoke. J4. That's not smoke, that's an invis. J4 might be dead, and they want to rise. Oh, the Fissure hits him! No, he's gonna get the toss up though. Arise is gonna die. Yeah, that was a really good invis rune. Now they're diving even further. That TP was cancelled. Uh-oh. J4, can he make it out? He's gonna go for the enchant totem. Miracle gets the chains, and they throw the cow in. And they take out the Earthshaker, so they get a nice little dive. Double kill for No Tail, which is actually huge, as he's now gonna finish his treads. And it feels like this could be like a drums game into like Ags. Crit's gotta be careful. Ooh. Lots of damage.
Okay, I thought people were being sarcastic in the chat. The odds are actually 87% currently for Monkey Business on the lounge.
The lounge? The Dota lounge?
I would not have expected it. I mean, I understand they lost 4v5, but that's some serious disrespect right there. Pierre was checking the numbers, and they're like, alright, guys, we're gonna win this game.
You guys got any Arcanas you want to bet on ourselves? Alright, let's go. We're gonna win. Crit might die, actually. One spot Spiderlings and he's dead. Oh, Arise is fighting Big Daddy No Tail, gets Avatos and comboed, and right clicks galore coming out from No Tail, just gets the kill. Oh man, that is rough. Cheshire Cat was trying to line the position with Crit, and he failed.
Wow. That is so much gold. Bring down the enemy mid laners to safe lane. Cheshire Cat, seeing this and living in total fear, I'll have to move into the jungle.
Oof. I don't think he's too afraid of this lane.
Well, he's almost got 6, so Fly's still level 3 though. Can they get this kill?
They're relocating. Yeah. Cass is gonna bounce though. This is good. Have a toss. Nope. Never mind. Yara's dead. Cass still bouncing. Big Nim gonna try to TP on out of here, and oh, he makes it. Woo, just barely.
Yeah, they were not expecting to relocate.
But at least that's going to be on cooldown now. They should be relocating back to bot lane, and that's going to give Cheshire Cat more space to push with the Spiderlings and keep building up the nice little army. And Rise is pushing out mid and abusing the advantage that he had over Miracle. But actually, Miracle has more last hits compared to Arise. There was a lot of roaming early, at least from the Lina, so that kind of is understandable. But it didn't pay off as much.
That is some pretty crazy comeback right now. He's got max points in the Flame Guard too, and you can see that this camp's been cleared, so he's been hitting up some of those stacks.
But Smoke Gank, okay, gonna come out from J4 and friends.
4 heroes down here.
If they kill No-Tail right now, he's the one with the killing spree on the monkey side. So Fissure comes in, hits perfectly onto 2. Laguna, the right clicks, there's no relocate. They're going to heal up Big Daddy No-Tail as much as possible. The cast is going to end up bouncing onto Crit, and now Crit is dead. They're going to get charged from Moon, but it's too late. Damage is done. Double kill for Cheshire Cat. And now a tier 1 tower is going to be going down.
That's definitely an underrated aspect of what Brood can do for you. Like the way that she scouted that whole situation out and was able to provide the nice vision for her team to come in and make all those plays. You can see Fly's up here ready. They've got a charge going on Ditya. So they have the Nether Strike. There's no urn or anything to Moon got.
He trade swaps into strength, and he should be okay. Yeah, okay. So charge is there. Oh, they're relocating. Never mind. He is by far dead as all hell. So there you go. And goodbye, friend. And they relocate away. Another usage, killing off the one position from PR. That's gonna be pretty frustrating for him because he's been left alone for so long. By his own team, I mean, not by like the enemy team.
Yeah, well, once you see 4 men bottom, it's a good play there for Monkey Business. Understanding that clearly they've all made quite a few rotations. They also spotted out that actually there were some TPs ready. And now Fly gets a nice deep ward here. And they'll have no vision. In fact, we've got the one in behind the tower now too, so Monkey Business clearly stating here that they've got a plan of attack. They want to look for a good charge opportunity from Moon, seeing someone rotating that top tower. Try and make a play up there. Of course, also with relocate, so...
J4's dead.
Might be the victim here.
No charge. Moon didn't want to go for it just yet. Okay, now when they see him behind the tower, they're going to go for it. Or they see that everybody's kind of up here, and they don't want to just commit yet. Okay. I understand now. I understand their thought process. But the Brood Mama's just farming with the jungle still. They do see them kind of farming up this small camp. They're trying to prioritize the easier target here. They want to get the insta-game and just kind of run away. And Ditya might be it. Charges out, Avalanche hits, the toss is up. They do get the Fissure, but that's not going to stop Moon. And then the Fissure stolen, a little X mark. There's the treasure of the kill of Ditya. Still diving forward, Moon. He gets another strike. Bignum gonna go down here. He even gets the bash afterwards. Even tossing a creep onto J4 to scare him back. And that tier 1 tower up top, low health, no hopes, and should be going down. And then charge mid. Ooh. Arise gets chained up. Miracle just going to use that Flame Guard, burn him down. Try to avoid this LSA, and Arise just can't hit it. Great juke from Miracle. The charge is there. They commit. They get the kill. J4 finding himself a Fissure, potentially? No, okay. He decides not to. Cancels it. Doesn't want to get turned on, and... I mean, that fight? Working out stupidly well for Monkeys. And, Big Daddy No-Tail? He's got so much money. He's going to finish his drums very, very soon. Actually, he has them. And, with the relocate, he kind of can skip the need for a Blink Dagger, for now, at least.
Yeah, it's also mostly because of the way that they're using Moon, too. Because he's the one who's locking them down, and that way, with just the increased movement speed of either Tether or drums, or both at the same time, makes it pretty easy to come out of the fog and go, surprise, as the Space Scout charges on. And
what's this surprise?
Go for a Roche. Good DD rune with that Solar Crest, makes this pretty speedy.
Yeah, Solar Crest, great item. And all those little Spiderlings, even though they get AoE down by that little crush of Roche, doesn't matter. They're gonna get this. And Cheshire Cat had a timely DD rune, like you said, and that's it. First Roche gonna go down over to the PR side. Cheshire Cat's notorious for this too, especially on Dire side. He'll lay the webs all over that area and just kind of skitter on in. And they'll be like, oh, he's probably farming the jungle or something, but nope, he comes out with an extra life.
I like that Big Nim and Arise are rotating here too. Grab themselves a little bit of experience right at the end, and just in case there was going to be any sort of test.
Oh, they didn't give the Cheshire Cat? Okay. Arise has been a primary target that's been dofed quite a bit, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I think because they're going to be looking to... Oh.
Is the Euro dead? He's got no items. Oh, they're relocating behind the tower. Oh, the disrespect, man. D2CL just dead. Oh, that is so frustrating.
They still have another strike.
They do. And they're gonna go back. The question is, does Moon make it out of this and fly? Yeah. The Witch Doctor isn't too fast, so they'll just walk away.
Damn. Moon was trying to get a charge on the Cheshire Cat, but he went to Vision Jet. Oh, he's in Vision!
Oh, Dust! Okay, he gets hit by Avalanche. The toss damage is gonna be enough. He's gonna use that hunger and just beat into Crit right now, trying to heal off of this, but Crit just a little fast. He's got the overcharge going, but no, he still dies. Cheshire Cat trying to 1v2 in this position, but no, gets tossed up and clubbed down. No Tail now has evolved into his second form. He is now a Geodude. And oh, I heard an echo. Okay, J4 to get the kill on the Wisp. He relocated back, I think. Oh no, wait, what the hell was that echo? What?
Was it creeps?
I don't even know. But there's a charge in, there's a haste on Miracle. Getting the S4 rune. Arise, no another strike, nothing. Oh, even with the word vision, they're not going for it? This is weird. Arise, okay, now they're doing it. They steal a spell, the Dragon Slave, and now the Aegis is down. Is there any rotation or anything like that that's gonna come in quickly? Got a few TPs and J4 with the fissures at the ready, but they spot them out. This ward is giving them so much information. This high ground ward by that medium camp.
Yeah, we're seeing that quite a bit lately, especially because so often we were getting this ward right over here by the stack, so people keep an eye on it but not block it off. And then, of course, that's their getting countered. So this ward, and then even this little section here has kind of been ignored a little bit lately. Oh, jeez. Yeah, whatever. Relocates.
It's like playing with techies.
And they actually did offer the blink there. Man, he is farmed.
And, okay, going back up top, relocate committed onto D2CL, and he does get himself a little bit of a dash away.
He's in trouble now.
Crit's gotta be like, oh no, what have I done?
Action mission.
Does he make it out? Is he gonna get out of here? Death Ward even committed, oh, and he gets it! Oh, Crit, you are playing so well.
Tell you, man, he's an IO player, this guy. And now with the Blink Dagger up, like, oh my god, these towers, nothing is safe. They can just start walking up these towers and punching them. The second they sense there's anyone there to try and make a defense, No Tail will just be right in there, followed by a charge from Moon. This is gonna allow him to farm up to his Blink or to his Ags next. They can already afford the point booster.
Point booster next. You call him the Ags. The Ags is going to destroy these spiderlings. I don't think he really needs to commit for an MKB to kind of deal with the blur, but you feel like that'll be like one of the sooner items he picks up. The faster items he'll go for.
It's definitely one of the worst items to have to get on Tiny.
Yeah.
He might just want to rely on his magic damage.
Okay.
Because it's just so bad on Tiny. Like, the last thing Tiny needs is damage. It's just, all he wants is attack speed.
Yeah, Moonshard,
speed.
all that stuff, AC. But tier 1 in the mid lane getting pushed by Miracle right now. They have relocate available in 5 seconds, so they will be able to respond if anybody comes to defend this. Miracle doing a lot, chopping this one down, and he does have his bots, so he's extremely fast and hard to catch. And he does have a Remnant back if he need to be. And, oh, little Iowa Illusion's going to draw out a dagger. They're going to spot the rotation. This is going to be interesting. Fortification was used, an eye attempt comes out, and no, Arise is going to pay with his life! Oh my god, that damage! Ooh! Blink Avatos. Or relocate? They found the Brood! Oh my god, he got charged by Moon! Cheshire Cat.
Because of this combination right here of the Sentry and the Observer, it's the same idea, just the second you can spot him out, like the charge and then relocate. It's so good. I mean, we talked about that in the draft, and here it is in practice, and now with those boots of travels that we're talking about Miracle, it just gets worse. Poor Fly's the only one who gets left behind.
Would it be worth it to just get tier 2 boots of travels for Miracle? So you can follow the relocate too?
Oh, sorry, pardon me. but yeah. Can you imagine? TP right on top of Crit as he starts the animation.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be so next level.
I mean, if we go to 40 minutes, which I don't know if we will, but can we talk about this comeback first of all? What was the score at the start?
I don't even know. It was something in the 7s, but yeah, there's the one shot onto a rise again. You're really gonna get charged. Cheshire Cat pops that hunger, but he's not gonna be able to do too much. They end up stealing Fissure again. Echo gets dropped solo on a Miracle, but the Glimmer Cape's there to save him. He immediately stops the Death Ward. It's just destruction. Crit got himself a double kill. They do end up taking down the IO, but at what cost? Their whole freaking team. Cheshire Cat's gonna drop too. Dityara on the high ground, but they can't see him. Oh, uses that little blink away. Okay. Moon looking for the the charge. They were ready to go for the wipe.
A nice solution.
Oh man.
Big Daddy No-Tail going for the Shadow Blade instead. This is perfect because not only do you get some more attack speed, you can also build with the Silver Edge, and you can rely on that at least for some evasion destruction on the PA. Pretty crafty.
Pretty crafty indeed. That's why Silver Edge was added, man. Osfrog knows what he's doing. Disabling passives, delaying 6.85. That works, but once he has that, ugh, disgusting. Lita passive, PA passive, all gone. And I mean, they had 2 sets of drums, so they're ready to chase people down forever. We're gonna look for another relocate, possibly from Crit here, as they're kind of positioned awkwardly on their own ground. Or they could just run up. Honestly, they could just run at anybody right now and probably kill them. I don't really see Dityara doing too much right now. He's got only drums for himself, no Dominator, no nothing, just a Morbid Mask and drums and Aquila.
Here goes Moon again. Cheshire Cat, I think they're gonna cancel it. No-Tail blinks anyway. A little bit of miscommunication, but...
But the babies, they're all dead!
This Glimmer Cape is something we've been seeing a lot, and the first time I saw it picked up, I think... I'm trying to remember where it was. I don't know, but I remember the analysts and some of the casters just going on about how, like, look at the mana pool of the Spirit Breaker. First of all, it's not too bad once you have the magic wand, but there's not that much you can do when you have to use the Glimmer Cape once, or if you you can't even use it twice in a fight. It's 260 mana. It's more than half your pool.
Well, I think we're gonna see a relocate.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what he goes for next. So let's see. So the only way this doesn't work is if Dityara manages to TP out. Oh, he's actually just gonna cancel.
Really?
I suppose that ward spotted them in the mid.
Okay, well he's stuck in the trees for now. He'll look for another charge soon. The bot lane is still getting pushed in by No-Tail. And
Miracle's in mid.
Oh jeez.
Finds J4 and bolas him up.
He went for the Blink bots build. That's like the super I'm ahead and I'm gonna stomp you build.
It's just so good with all the mobility in their draft right now, and the way that PR has fallen behind, it's like they're so squishy.
Oh,
Horizon's sitting at 834 HP.
Is No-Tail gonna get out of this? They need a tether, need to relocate, and no, they're just gonna heal up. No, Laguna is gonna pick up the kill, but now Miracle is here. The charge on the Cheshire Cat does end up connecting. They're gonna throw it a cast. He doesn't bounce. Death Ward, LSA, everything commit. Was this a bit of an overextension? It looks like it might have been. Miracle gonna come in and look to make the plays here, though. Gets himself a nice chains on a 2. The LSA isn't gonna connect. Miracle taking a lot of right-click damage from Dityara, who gets 2 crits in a row. Battle of the RNG was correct, and then the Remnant Away comes in. So close to picking up a double kill for himself. Is forced to back out, and he's lucky. The coup de grace kind of saving PR situation there. And off those 2 kills, they get a 3,000 gold swing and XP.
That's Solar Crest absolutely chewed through Miracle.
Yep.
So that's actually pretty nice, combining that up with the PA. Good little combo there. Looks like Cheshire Cat will retreat to the enemy jungle again. Oh, I see pings.
Oh, TP.
I see the webs being formed.
Who's gonna find him first? Miracle. There's the sentry. Oh, no charge, nothing.
Who missed detection though?
Dust. Goodbye. Cheshire Cat's been in a position like that one too many a time, and with the smoke, they're going for more aggression. Why not? And a charge has been committed too. Goodbye, J4. You started out so damn well.
Oh, he's 30 gold from Blink. No!
The cast can save him. He's gonna drop the Fissure too, and no, he's gonna drop anyway. Goodbye. Chains, right clicks, Miracle chops through him, and PR. J4, man, I just feel so bad. He was doing so well to start, man. But now the tier 3 is being pressured. Look at them go. DD on Miracle 2. He even blinks forward.
Moon charges Dityara on top, who then TV's back to the base, and Moon's like, oh, okay, perfect, thank you.
Yeah, just join my team.
Come back, join my team.
Jeez. So, 10 seconds left, or 15 seconds left on the Roche respawn. We'll see ourselves with now a Rax exposed, the blink forward coming in onto Bignum, the one-shot attempt. Oh, the chains. Oh, the Fissure finishes him though from Fly. It was stolen from J4, and that's range Rax.
Just gone. Like, Cheshire Cat's not even coming home.
Yeah, he's like, screw this, guys. I'm gonna keep split pushing. It doesn't matter. Damage is done. I don't think this is gonna be like a 20-minute surrender just yet, but at the way this is going, it's gonna look like it's gonna be a very quick GG. TP down. Spiderlings. Oh, they're all gonna die. Nope. Actually, I only killed a few of them. That's interesting. But
the game always gets harder when you lose a Rax, but when you lose a Rax to a team that went for blinks and bots and then more blinks, it just means that like you were already behind because they were able to basically kill you with just their spells and mobility because your levels were so low. But now you've lost a full set of Rax, so now Miracle's sitting. Well, he just purchased up a full Yasha, and Big Daddy No-Tail's hopping on Cheshire Cat. But everyone, like Big Daddy No-Tail now has 4,000 gold.
Silver Edge?
The gold you get from a Rax is just absurd. Yeah, he can easily pick that up now, and you can see Moon's actually going for the Shadow Blade as well.
Or maybe he goes straight for his Ags.
Dipping underneath the wards. Yeah, oh, No-Tail, that's right. Yeah, that can help close out the game. That makes a lot of sense.
And, I mean, PR are going to go for the second Roche. They should be able to get this. There is a relocate available, though, if they want to just go right into the pit. I'm not sure about that, but oh boy. It's spotted out, though. Here comes a Remnant from Miracle. I don't know if he's going to go for the plays or anything just yet, but chains. Roche is pretty low.
Absurd that it gives vision.
Yeah, it is, actually. But the relocate's there. Where do they go? They're going to go in onto J4, who actually has a timely Echo Slam for crit. They're going to do a lot of damage. The Deathward kills off the IO. Shadowblade coming in. The PA actually gets the Aegis. Moon charging into the pit, though. Miracle's doing a lot of damage. They get the Death Strike onto the Brood. Poor Brood is dead. The damage from No-Tail is too much. He's able to chop down one. Looking for a second. Miracle steals it away. Dit Yarog going to get fissured. He's going to get destroyed. And that's going to be a full 5-man, 6-man wipe, technically, with the Aegis. But GG is called right there. 24 minutes in. It seems that Monkey have the numbers of PR, and they're gonna call Zordon and tell him to retire.
That game started out 6-0 in favor of PR. J4 with the Fishers. Miracle died twice. Well, if he didn't die, he died at least once in the mid lane. And then either way, he couldn't even punch the creep wave. And then it all just suddenly ends at 24 minutes. It's the power. It all started with that first relocate gank. Snowballed all the way from there. Just a really good draft coming out of Monkey business. The synergy and everything like that. And just shows, like, even with such a strong start, PR was not able to carry it into the mid-game at all.
Yeah, so that does it for us for Game 1 here at the Dota 2 Champions League, Season 6. I'm EGAD. Joining me here is MottPax. You can find him at MottPax on Twitter. I myself am at EGADcast. And don't forget to hit up the D2CL on Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff. Big thanks to Twitch, G2A, EGB, and Dota 2 Lounge. So we'll see you after the break, and enjoy. Hope you enjoyed the first game.